Let's discuss the chapter number 4 of Science Class 8 Materials, Metals and Non-Metals. There are basically two types of materials around us. They are metals and non-metals. How can we differentiate between the metals and non-metals? We can differentiate between the metals and non-metals by their physical as well as the chemical properties. Let's first discuss the physical properties of the metals and non-metal. First, let's discuss the physical properties of metals. Metals are hard in nature. That is, when you touch them, you will feel them as hard. They are not soft in nature. They are lustrous in nature. It means metals are always have a shiny nature. They are not dull in nature. As the coal. Yes, coal is a non-metal. It do not have the shine. Okay, so but metals are shiny in nature. They are lustrous in nature. Metals are malleable. What is the meaning of malleable? The property of the metals by which they can be beaten into thin sheets is called malleability. Example, aluminum foil and silver foil. When you beat up the metals, they with the help of the hammer or something, they can be changed or they can be formed into the thin sheets. That is called the malleability. For example, the aluminum foil which is used to wrap the food, or the silver foil which is used to decorate the sweets. Next property of the metals is they are ductile in nature. What is the meaning of ductile or ductility? The property of the metals by which it can be drawn into wires is called the ductility. It means when you chain the metals into the form of the wires, it is known as the ductility. And when you can change the metals into form of the thin sheets, they are known as the malleability. Okay, now next is they are sonorous in nature. Metals are sonorous in nature. It means they produce the ringing sound when you hit them hard. Have you ever imagined why the bells of the temple are always made up of the metals, not made of the wood? Yes, because metals always produces a ringing sound. Whenever you hit a coin, it will produce a sound. Okay. Now, next property of the metals are they are good conductor of heat and electricity. Yes, all the utensils. If you have a saucepan, yes, and if the handle of the saucepan is made up of the metal or steel, you can say, what happen? It can heat up very easily, rather than if the handle of your saucepan or utensil that are used to cook the food are of the wooden, it will not heat up that much easily. That is, metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Now let's discuss metals. Metals like sodium and potassium are that much soft that it can be cut with the help of the knife. Yes, metals like sodium and potassium can be cut with the help of the knife. And mercury is the only metal which is found in the liquid state at the room temperature. Now let's discuss the physical properties of the non-metal. Non-metals are soft and dull. Yes, metals are always hard and non-metals are soft and dull in nature. Example, coal and sulfur. Non-metals are generally brittle in nature. It means they are brittle in nature. What does brittle means? They break down into the powdery mass on tapping with the hammer. For example, coal. When you hit the coal, what happens? It can change in form into powdery mass. Yes, that is why they are brittle in nature. They are not sonorous. It means they do not produces the ringing sound. They are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Yes, the non-metals are always the poor conductor of heat and electricity. The example of the non-metal is the sulfur, coal, yes, and the example of the metal are, you can say, potassium, mercury, sodium, aluminium, etc. Okay. In the next session, we will discuss the chemical properties. Till then, thank you.